What's going on, guys? TTL here. Going to be going over my top 3 MLB plays of today. Thank you guys so much for all the support on the last video. I uploaded 2 videos yesterday, NBA and MLB. Both got around 2,000 views. I'm really hoping we can get 3 or 4,000 on this one, though we have been crushing it overall. Unfortunately, Triolo could not get a hit yesterday. He had 4 or 5 different at-bats, just could not get it done. I actually have a screenshot. I'm actually going to pull that up because it was kind of wild how far off these balls were that the pitcher was throwing. And I mean, it was just sickening, man. So this was one of Triolo's at bats, one called strike, and it was barely in the box. And then you can't even see 2 of the pitches. One of the pitches is off the screen. This one's half off the screen. And then there's 2 balls that are just super far out. So it's like he definitely could not get a hit there. So I mean, basically he only got 3 at bats instead of 4. But I'll take accountability. Bad day yesterday. Let's bounce back overall. Overall in VIP, we still had a pretty decent day though. If you guys are interested, $20 a month. Or if you use the Linktree link in the pinned comment, sign up to any of my partners using code TTL. The only one that's different is Betr. You have to use code TTLDFS on Betr. But we've been killing on every single one of these apps, honestly. Especially Betr though. We've withdrawn like 13K and deposited like 2K total. So we've been killing Betr. Definitely recommend it though. You do get a free month as well as the deposit matches for each one. So you can get up to 6 months free in the VIP. So definitely recommend that. And let's get into the actual picks, guys. Really feeling confident in these. I do think they may be taken off the board later. But if you see this early enough, it is 6:50 a.m. The first game starts at 1 p.m. So I do want to make sure I get plays out with plenty of time left before they start. So let's go to DG Fantasy really quick. You can use code LIMIT for 25% off your first month. We're going to click on PrizePicks. And we're going to change the league to MLB. And then we can see right here, this was one of my top picks of the day. It's going to be Griffin Canning under 5.5 strikeouts. So I'm very surprised that this hasn't bumped already. If you see me keep looking towards the door, I'm sorry. My daughter's awake already, and she is just running rampant in my house. But I think she's playing with her toys. But Griffin Canning under 5.5 strikeouts. We can see it's minus 140 fair odds, minus 142 from Pinnacle, minus 142 FanDuel, and pretty much minus 140, 145, even minus 150 on Flip. So we're getting good odds on PrizePicks. And we can head over to Outlier. You can get a free week using my link. We're going to click on MLB, and we're going to search up Griffin Canning, and I'm going to show you why I like this play so much. So let's search up Griffin. We can see right here for the Angels, we can see under 5.5 strikeouts right here. So in 2023, it was a 50-50. In away games, still 50-50, 6 of 12. He's averaging a median of 6 strikeouts with an average of 5.86, so right around at his line. But when we take a look, we can see his earned runs per 9 go from 4.3 to a 5.06. And we can also see that his strikeouts per 9 go from 9.8 to 6.7. He allows more hits and walks from 1.23 to 2.06. And I mean, this is only one game, it's 5 innings. But the way that he played against this team last time, I just do not see him getting this number. We can see he got 4 strikeouts in this last head-to-head matchup. And we can also see in the bottom right, I know my camera's covering it a little bit, but if we click the Orioles versus Griffin Canning, most of these players have a way better K percentage against him rather than rather than their average. They're definitely loving this play today. It's definitely my top play of the day. And second off, we're going to use, which play do I want to give second? We're going to go with Cody Bradford. So we're going to go with Bradford under 3.5 over 3.5 strikeouts. I apologize. Just because I like pitcher props. They tend to be more consistent than batters because you never know. Somebody's going to have an off day. Pitches are getting thrown wild. They just can't get a hit. Things like that. But Bradford is definitely one of my top plays of the day as well. He's versus the Cubs. When we go over to Outlier, we can search up Bradford. And we can see over 3.5 strikeouts right here. In 2023, it was 3 of 8. And he was only averaging 4 innings pitched, though. So, I mean, you can't really go based off of this. We can see. Why does it say John Gray right here? So it's not updated to show Cody Bradford up here. So that's not. This is not accurate. What we're seeing in the top right. When we scroll down and we click Cubs versus left-handed pitch. So this is so weird. The way Outlier is set up, we can't even do versus left-handed pitchers because of it having John Gray as the current pitcher, starting pitcher. So we're just gonna have to look at these stats. Obviously this doesn't show much. If he's at home, for example, we can see 1 of 3 he went over. The one game he went over, he had 8 strikeouts versus the Tigers. And we can see he only went 4 innings even in that game. He pitched 4.5 innings and he got 8 strikeouts, which is absurd. He has a very high K percentage, and I think he's going to do fine. I don't have the stats pulled up, unfortunately. I thought that Outlier would have them. I'm very upset that they have John Gray as starting pitcher right now. But if you look up the stats for Cody Bradford and actually look at it, I don't think he's going to have an issue as long as he goes 5-6 innings today. And I'm going to take his over with confidence. And our third and final pick of the day is going to be, let's do Maldonado. And we're going to take his under 0.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And I know that's wild to say, but let's take a look at it because this actually does make sense. And we can take a look right here. Over his last 10, he's went under in 7 of 10. In 2024, he's went under in the one game he played in. And in 2023, he's went under in 50%. At home, 49%. Barely under that half mark. Now, we will see Maeda allows less earned runs, allows less walks and hits per inning, and he does get less strikeouts. But as long as he's not letting them get on base, that's all we really care about here. He's failed to exceed this in 9 straight games at home. And he has a way where he has a .191 average, first of all, over 407 plate appearances. Versus right-handed pitchers, he has a .175 over 308 plate appearances. I don't think he's going to have an issue here. I think he's going to have a lot of issues, I guess. I don't think he's going to have an issue staying under for us. And when we take a look, Maldonado has a .25 average over 4, so he got on base 1 time over 4 at bats. I don't think we're gonna have any issues with Maldonado going over here. Let's take the under. Again, he's went under in 9 straight at home games, and again, he's versus Maeda, who is pretty good. Doesn't allow many walks or hits per inning. Has less earned runs, all that good stuff. Let's lock it in. These are my top 3 picks of the day, guys. Griffin, Canning, and Cody Bradford are my top 2 for sure. Maldonado would be that 3rd in line. I do apologize if I'm a bit iffy in this video. I haven't slept at 7 a.m. I've been researching all night, and I'm a little bit distracted because my daughter is making noises, and I gotta go see what she's doing. But I do appreciate all the love and support, guys. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button.